Shh. The clock you trust is lying to you. In 1775, a battered King James Bible surfaced, and tucked in its margin was a 13-month lunar calendar the church scribes quietly deleted. Tonight, we plug that missing month back in and teach your brain to focus like a laser. I'm Talha, pharmacist by degree, mind mechanic by passion. Welcome to Mindscape Rx. Stay with me 10 minutes and you'll learn why spring, not January, is the true new year. How 13 equal moons sharpen cognitive bandwidth. A step-by-step ritual to sync your goals with nature's metronome. By the end, you'll hold a challenge that could reboot the rest of your life. Sound impossible? Good. Impossible is where the fun begins. Let's begin. Picture Europe, 1700s. A dusty Bible changes hands at an estate sale. Between Exodus and Psalms, the owner sketched a rough wheel. 13 wedges, 28 marks each, crowned by the words, Noveletier, first light. Translation: the year begins at the spring equinox, not in winter's grave. Why erase it? Power loves confusion. Shift the calendar, fracture the rhythm. People stumble long enough and they'll pay any tax, obey any bell, worship any date. But nature never signed that decree. The sap still surges in March, lambs still drop in April, and your frontal cortex still wakes fastest when daylight grows, not when frost clenches. Quick science drop. Circadian biologists call it photoperiod priming. Longer light triggers serotonin. Serotonin converts to dopamine. Dopamine fuels focus. January's low sun, neural fog. March's rising arc, mental jet fuel. So why chase new goals on January 1st while nursing a champagne headache? Because a Russian emperor and a Roman pope thought it looked tidy on parchment. Tidy isn't truth. Let's resurrect the truth in 3 strides. Stride 1. Rename your year. 13 moons, 28 days each, plus 1 extra balance day at year's end. Gone is April Fool's. In comes Blossom Moon. May become Seed Moon. June, Rise Moon. 12 more, each a verb that tells your brain what to do, not just when to pay rent. Write your own list, speak the names aloud, feel them spark imagery. The hippocampus loves pictures. Give it a calendar that paints. Stride 2. Align 1 goal per moon. 28 days is the neuroscience sweet spot for habit myelination. Want to meditate? Make it the mission of Calm Moon. Need revenue? Choose Harvest Moon. 1 target, 1 moon. Simplicity slays procrastination. Here's the kicker. At the start of each moon, you plant a focus seed, a single sentence. By the next moonrise, I will X. You chunk it into 4 weekly milestones. Every 7 days you tick a box. Dopamine spikes. Momentum snowballs. 28 boxes later, you've built a new neural highway, and you're already staring at the next wedge on the wheel. Stride 3. Celebrate on Balance Day. The ancients called it the day out of time. No work, no goals, just gratitude, music, repair. Hug your people. That pause resets the vagus nerve and preps the system for cycle 2. Contrast that with the modern hamster wheel. 365 boxes, no space between. We wonder why burnout spikes. Because we run a marathon without water stations. Let me weave you a story. A young stonemason in 1840 England read that hidden 13-moon wheel. He split his ledger into 13 columns, each 28 rows. Column 1, he carved apprentice, goal, master the perfect arch. Column 7, he inked master, goal, land his own contracts. By the 13th moon, he wasn't just wealthy. He donated a public library. The village clock still rings on his balance day plaque. Was he smarter? No. He simply served time instead of drowning in it. Let's get practical. Grab a notebook, draw a circle, slice 13 wedges like pizza. Label the next wedge. Focus moon. That starts at the coming equinox. Under it, write one obsession you've postponed. Beneath that, 4 milestones. Done? You just forged your first lunar sprint. Common questions. Talha, what about my corporate deadlines? Keep them. But face personal mastery through the lunar lens. Watch how 9-to-5 efficiencies surge. What if I miss a milestone? You don't miss, you measure. A checked box or an arrow forward, both are data. Data drives tweak, tweak drives triumph. Do I trash January celebrations? Celebrate whenever you like. Just don't let fireworks fool you into starting a marathon in midnight winter. Personal confession. I ran this wheel last year. My sharpen moon. Goal was learning Italian. 28 micro sessions later, I ordered espresso in Rome without Google Translate. The waiter grinned. I grinned harder. That tiny victory? Dopamine rocket that powered my next moon's project launch. Now, your brain hacks for lunar focus. Hack 1. Sunrise journaling. At dawn, scribble 3 lines. Gratitude, goal, micro next step. Then shut the book. 5 minutes. Done. Hack 2. Mid-moon audit. Day 14, ask. What drains me? What drives me? Drop 1 drain, double 1 driver. Hack 3. Equinox fast. On balance day, skip processed food. Water, fruit, sunlight. Reset gut neurotransmitters. Clarity blossoms. Hack 4. Nightfall stretch. 3 yogic breaths. Reach. Hold 30 seconds. Cortisol drops. Sleep engineers memory. Hack 5. Lunar language. Replace I should with I will by moon's end. Grammar seeds certainty. Maybe you're thinking, cool law, but I've got bills. Fair, yet ask any CFO. A quarter is 13 weeks, not 12. Wall Street secretly obeys the 13th. Why shouldn't your side hustle? Or consider ovulatory cycles, tidal cycles, even bamboo growth spurts, all dance to lunation. Nature whispers, work with me, not against me. Ready for the Mindscape Rx challenge. Beginning next equinox, commit to 1 moon of radical focus. 28 days, 1 mission. Record a 60-second voice note each dawn. Focus moon, day X. Here's my micro task. End of balance day. Stitch the clips into a 2-minute video. Post with hashtag 13moonfocus so our tribe can celebrate your arc. Imagine thousands of mini documentaries proving that stolen month has returned. You in? Recap. Spring is the true new year. 13 equal moons sync biology and purpose. 1 goal per moon for bulletproof focus. balance day for deep reset. 5 hacks keep the neurons humming. Time to choose. Obey a papal parchment or dance with the cosmos. If this episode cracked open your concept of time, slam that subscribe button like it just tried to steal another month. Share with one friend who keeps asking, "Why am I stuck?" Give them back their missing moon. Next week, Focus Fuel. How ancient breathwork triples alpha wave flow in 10 minutes. Until then, remember, the calendar isn't just numbers, it's a map of energy. Align the map, ignite the mind. This is Talha, signing your temporal prescription. Stay hungry, stay lunar, and as always, don't stop running.